Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rabia and welcome to a brand new video for me. Today I am going to be doing a look good, feel good makeup look. So this is an idea that I first heard from Melissa Alatorre here on YouTube and on Instagram, and she was talking about how in order to look good you have to feel good, and to feel good, and when you feel good you look good. And so today I woke up and it was really hard for me to get out of bed. I've already kind of spoken in depth in another video, I'll link it here, about how like the whole experience is going for me, and it's just been getting a little harder day by day to deal with certain elements. Like obviously I'm really grateful that I have a home to be in, family and all of that. Like I know some people are really far away from their families and some people aren't fortunate enough to be, like, I'm in a house, so I'm very comfortable here. Like I don't have to worry about neighbors and all of that. But there's just some negativities I feel like all of us kind of go through. So this video, I wanted to do a little bit more positive and kind of talk about the 5 ways I've been dealing with this like negativity that's been coming up. And yeah, and I also wanted to kind of just like play around with makeup. I did start off this video without makeup just so that it was a little bit more vulnerable, I guess, like more raw for you guys. So if you guys would like to hear my 5 tips on how I've been dealing with the anxiety and negativity that I've been feeling with, as well as see like my go-to, like what I like to do when I'm just staying home and but still want to feel good. If you want to see that look, let's just get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to work on is my eyebrows. I am going to be going in with the Benefit. This is a Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4.5. I've been listing everything down below so that you can, for product reference in case I miss anything. So I will mention it as much as I can. But yeah, all of the information will be down below in the description box. So the first thing that I've been doing is to deal with like this negativity is I haven't been listening to the news. Like I haven't been listening to the news on the radio. I haven't been watching the news on TV. And I stopped doing that when I literally could not breathe after watching like some statistics on the news and then hearing about some like people that like um are really suffering due to this pandemic. So after that, I was like, anything that's really important, I will hear about. Like my husband still watches the news, my dad watches the news, like I hear about like the important stuff, like, I hear about it, and obviously I'm doing my part by just staying home, not going out, trying to eat and cook as much as possible at home and like not, going into the world. So I feel like in this situation, ignorance is bliss. So I've been just getting it, from word of mouth at this point. And again, I'm only doing that because I am safe and in my home. Like I am not going out interacting with the world. I'm going in with my Benefit Gimme brow. So that's the only reason I feel comfortable saying like it's okay for me not to be consuming the news. But just in that realm, like if you are dealing with any kind of anxiety or depression, like even outside of this, I feel like the biggest thing you can do is just, if you can't deal with it head on, like obviously I can't like fight with this virus. Like I'm not gonna be like, what? Where'd you come from? Like I can't fight with it. So there's nothing I can do about it. So the best thing I can do is ignore it. And same thing like for life. Like if there's a problematic person, a problematic situation, deal with it to the best of your ability. And if you can't deal with it, just like cut it out. Like it's nothing, I promise you, is worth more than like your sanity and your health. Like nothing. Facial hair and all of that are out of control right now. I mean, I'm not saying like if I could go out and do anything, it would be to get my eyebrows done. Like I figured out everything else, like my nails and all of that I can do at home, but my brows, I need help. So now I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and this is just because I'm gonna be wearing this makeup throughout the day at home, so I want it to like still look good throughout the day. So I'm just gonna smooth some of that on. At this point, what I've been really comfortable with lately is still like breathable skin. I still want my skin to be coming through. I'm not looking for full coverage, but if you want to have full coverage at home, again, this is what makes you feel good. You should go for something more full coverage, but for a little bit lighter coverage, I love this is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with Sunscreen and the SPF 50 in here, and the shades in Soft Tan. I'm just gonna smooth this out. I feel like this has like pretty good coverage, but it's not like super cakey. I just blended that out with my damp elf sponge, and as you can see, it's like still really good coverage. It's still light, like I feel like my skin still looks like skin. There's luminosity there, but it's not like super cakey. So continuing on with that light coverage theme, I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar. This is their undercover concealer in the shade The Middle Ground. Just gonna lightly apply that underneath of my eyes. This is super light coverage. So I did just post a full coverage foundation routine. I'll link it here, and if I can't do it there, it will be in the description box down below. So if you have like dark circles and acne you're trying to cover, I have like a routine for that while still looking natural, so check that out. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit on my skin for just a second, and in the meantime, I'm going to go in and cream contour with the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Mocha. The second thing that I've been doing to stay, positive during this negative time is I've been doing a lot of family bonding. So I've been calling my family, so not just my immediate family, like not my parents and stuff, but also like I have family in Virginia, Pakistan, and I've just been calling to touch base with them. And not that I'm happy at all that like this is a pandemic, but it kind of feels nice that even though there's this distance between us, like Pakistan's a whole country away, Virginia's on the other side of the country, like it brings me just a slight bit of comfort, like that we all know what we're going through. Like no one's, like no one's oblivious to it. So there's not like this false, like, I don't know, like talking of hope. Like we all just know what we're going through. And that kind of brings me comfort that even like family that's so far can like fully understand what is happening, what I'm going through. And yeah, and like I mean, I think today the biggest anxiety was I have a sister and a niece in Connecticut, and they just like, I don't know, like quarantine the state. I don't even know if that means anything different than what we've been doing, because I mean, I feel like California is quarantined too, but I don't know what, like, that's something the president decided on. So I was really stressed out about that, but just being able to like talk to my sister, see my niece, it's been really helping me work through that. Like obviously they're probably under more stress than I am, but I just wanted to see them and make sure they were like, like they're good. And I feel like I've been having more meaningful phone call conversations with my family in general. Like no, everyone's like just talking about their health, talking about what they're doing to be ready and set up. So if you can talk to friends or family, like whether it's like a serious talk or like I sometimes I'll call my friends and we just like talk to like goof off, like just to like get a laugh in. And and same thing with my sisters. Like sometimes it's just nice to talk and not be talking about this whole situation. So that's been another way, just like bonding and talking to people I really love and care about. And next, I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild contour powder. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche. Just going to lightly set around the eye area just to prevent any creasing. Brighten it up. Like I'm trying to brighten up my day. I've heard, like, I got feedback from one of my friends and like my sister and stuff, like they got this and they really liked it. So it always makes me really happy to hear that something I suggested is working for people. But yeah, I really do think this is worth picking up. It is only again like $4 or $5 at the drugstore. Comes with a bronzer too. I broke mine, but it does come with a bronzer. So I think it's worth it. And then I am just going to go in with my Fenty bronzer. I've been really enjoying this lately, and this is in the shade Caramel Cutie. I'm just going to dust that on the parameters, but like super slightly. Like again, this isn't something you have to do. Like I love a structured face, that's why I have to go in and cream contour brows. And again, like just doing makeup in general makes me happy. That's why I have a little bit of a longer process. But so that's my third tip is just to do something that makes you genuinely happy. Like I've I haven't been doing my makeup. I think that's another reason I've been like really sad. It's like been I've been just staying sad, I feel like. And this isn't like a conversation for this is just my personal experience. Like I know that when I get up and put some effort into myself, like it makes me feel better, and I've not been doing that, and so I just feel like I let myself stay sad. But as soon as I do my hair or do my makeup, I feel instantly better, and so I just do it now, even though like and again like so someone saw me and they were like, "What are you even doing your makeup for?" I was like, "For me, like I'm doing it for me. No one can see it. It's fine. I don't care. Like I'm not doing to post it. I'm doing it for me. Like it makes me happy. Like you don't have to do anything for anyone else." And again, that's a tip I feel like just in your regular life too. Like do whatever makes you happy. You do not need to explain yourself to anyone. No one needs to understand it. Like just do you, honestly. I'm going in with this Elizabeth Mott blush in the shade Peach Pink. I'm really liking it. I got it in my BoxyCharm box. It has like a slight little sheen, so it looks really healthy. And this pink shade, I feel like for summer, it's about to go real pretty. I'm just gonna go in. I got this Hello Charmer palette from the BoxyCharm box, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, Cup of Joe. I'm going to work that into the crease. And just windshield wiper motion it. And I just want to bring some definition to my eye. I want like, honestly, let me know. What is your favorite part of makeup? I feel like complexion is my favorite part now. It used to always be eyeshadow. Next I'm going to go into this shade right here, Exclusive. It's a nice like really deep tone bronze with like I feel like it's a little cool tone bronze. Like it's not super warm and it has nice little glitters in it. Like it's a nice shimmer eyeshadow. This for if this is the first palette BoxyCharm's created, like this is so nice. Like I wish there was a little bit more matte transition shades, but like there's so many like nice glittery iridescent shades in here. The next thing I would say to do is that's been working for me is recreating the environment I enjoy. So what we've been me like what I've been doing is like I've been recreating recipes from restaurants I like whether it's a salad, like I made this really good Chipotle inspired bowl and it tasted really good. And it's because we've been trying to limit how much we're eating outside. So I've been recreating like food that I like, food, salads. We've been doing more like we got popcorn from Trader Joe's and we've been doing movie nights with popcorn because like one thing me and my husband would do is go to the movies. So we've been like trying to recreate that at home. I liked going shopping, so I just now window shop online. I have not purchased anything because I just you know like this economy I don't know like everyone's having really great sales so I'm window shopping websites like looking and being like oh I would like this and like that. I wouldn't suggest doing that if you have a little bit of like if you really enjoy shopping like it might be a little bit of a trigger but for me I can comfortably window shop like from side to side and just see what I like and kind of like be like, oh, this is on my wish list or whatever. So doing like just recreating stuff from the outside inside has been really nice. Like tomorrow I'm planning to do a like brunch. We really like this one outdoor space, so I'm just going to create like we like eating chilaquiles there, so I'm gonna make chilaquiles and like set it up outside and just so that we can have the vibe of like being at that restaurant without actually being there. I'm gonna go into the shade Pop Up right here, and I'm just going to pop that underneath of my brow bone. I'm gonna go in with mascara. My favorite one recently has been this pretty Vulgar one. I actually got a little bit on my face, so I'm just gonna wait for that mascara to dry up. So don't ever touch mascara while it's still wet because then you might smear it. Just wait for it to dry up and then you can just like flake it off. And then I'm just really quickly going to go in with a lipstick. I actually want to go in with this orangey one just because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it'll pick me up a little bit. And this is from MAC, and this is their Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Devoted to Chili. Just gonna go. So I just dabbed a little bit of that lipstick on and blended it out with my finger just so that I got a little bit more of a soft finish lipstick. I don't want to have like a full-on lipstick. I just want my lips to have a little bit of a blush. And that, you guys, completes the look. And before I finish off the video, I wanted to give you my last piece of advice. I saved this for last just because I feel like it sounds like a little redundant, but give me a second. Like, I just think that being in some which way active is very helpful. Like, again, I don't know. It's more so like a coping mechanism for me, like, because I'm not dealing with the stress of like all of this. But like I've noticed every time I'm praying, meditating, cooking, cleaning, working out, like doing something that my brain is actively engaged in, I am in a really good mood. Like I've been this room that I'm in filming, it was such a cluttered mess and I'm taking my time cleaning it and I love when I'm doing it, I'm so happy. Like I get to like engage with my things and see what I like, what's not working, and honestly, it's been really nice. And like, let's say like you're not into cleaning and you're not into working out, because I'm not either. Like even like positive planning. So this is something my husband kind of put in my head when I'm like stressing out about something. He's just like plan for it like positively. Like he's like you're getting a clean slate. Like you can now apply for whatever kind of job you want, and you can kind of like set up whatever kind of routine you want. Like he's like you have all of this time to just think about what you want to do. Like what's your next step? And I mean, I feel like naturally I'm a little bit more negative. Like I kind of think the worst, at least for myself. Like I'm an optimist for my friends. Like I'm like, oh my god, girl, you're gonna get this. You're gonna do this. Like I genuinely believe in them and that they will get what they want. But for me, I'm kind of like a pessimist. Like I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, do I deserve that? Am I like that? And that's something I have to work on that is separate from this. But like like I do, like I've been like manifesting my dream home, like what I want. I've been manifesting my dream job. I've been manifesting like how I want my relationships to go as I get older. And like, it's been really nice, like daydreaming about it, I guess. Like, and I have the time to do that now. Like, I'm not on like a schedule anymore, which at first was like really intimidating for me. But now, like, I can just take the time to think and like plan out my life and bullet journal and whatever it is. Actively engage your brain in different thoughts. So I really hope that that made sense. Let me know if you have any advice. Again, I am struggling with a little bit of like negativity. So if there's something you're doing that's like really helping you cope besides eating, because I'm doing really well in that department too. Like I'm eating to cope with it. And all of the products I used today to create this look will be listed in the description box down below, as well as just like a little bit more about me. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It is @RabsBeauty. I've been posting pretty consecutive, like consistently there. I actually posted my morning skincare routine there, so go check it out, you guys, if you do need a new Instagram account to follow. Again, I implore you to please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and please share with a friend that might be helping out. Another goal of mine, like one of the positive plannings for me, is just growing my channel, like my channel on YouTube and my Instagram. So the best way for me to do that is word of mouth through you guys. So please consider sharing with a friend. And with that, you guys, I hope you are all safe and healthy, and that we all get through this together very soon. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.